Welcome to Accelerated Health Bites. I'm Sarah Banta, and if you like what you hear today, please hit the subscribe button and share with those that may need my help. I'm only one person, but with your help, we as a team can help many others across the world to accelerate their body, mind, and spirit and reach their optimal state of health. Today, I want to talk about CBD for anxiety. If it weren't for the funny memes on social media and connecting with our loved ones to express our frustration and anxiety about the crazy reality we find ourselves in right now, we wouldn't be able to hold on to the glimpse of hope for something better. Saying that, every person I know is experiencing some level of anxiety, depression, or fear of the unknown. For the next few weeks, I'm going to focus on mental health and what we can do about it. And everything seems to be out of our control. So, focusing on what we can control will give us a sense of relief. And as we focus on the news, the uncertainty of our children and their education, the virus, and what if we get sick, we will ultimately spiral downwards into a vortex of fear and anxiety. And I tell my family to focus on what we can control and put one foot in front of the other. Use this time to do something different, pivot in your focus on the typical routine and the mundane things that you would typically find yourself doing, and see how you can grow as an individual. We're all in this state of uncertainty, and when the physical body is experiencing that, it is in the sympathetic or fight or flight state. So, what happens to our physical health when we're chronically anxious? If you're going to bed anxious, having a hard time sleeping, and waking up anxious, then you're stuck in that sympathetic state or state of fight or flight, and where your body is chronically stressed and it just can't get relief. As a result, your adrenals are in overdrive, producing cortisol to make sure that you can run away from that tiger, and you are on high alert. One sure sign that you're experiencing adrenal fatigue is that you're not able to focus on one task and you get distracted easily. As exhausted as you might be, it's difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. You reach for the sugar and carbs for a quick energy because of the exhaustion, and they don't help any. Does any of this sound familiar? So then your kidneys suffer as they actually hold up the adrenals, and they may become inflamed. And this is an issue that I fight. As a result, you may be retaining water and increasing your odds of a kidney or bladder infection. Your immune system is put on the back burner as you're focused on the threat you're facing, whether it's being in quarantine or the unknown feeling of just being out of control. Your body does not know that you're not being chased by a tiger. It just knows that it's in fear. And so this is what we need to do. I want to talk about CBD and how it can help with anxiety. And I want to also preface this that I was super hesitant about diving into the world of CBD. But as I have, I've learned so much more, and it is so helpful to those of us that are suffering at this time. So let's start with sleep. There's no question that sleep is crucial to our physical and mental functioning. Sleep is essential to all of the body's repair and restore functions. When we are asleep, the body learns what is out of balance and how to fix the complexities and the stressors of everyday life. It's been proven to improve memory recall, regulate metabolism, and reduce the mental fatigue we're experiencing. During sleep, the brain reorganizes and recharges itself, and the body removes the waste products that have accumulated throughout the day. So when people are sleep deprived, they suffer. Your cognitive abilities decline, you become impatient and erratic, and you lose control of your judgment. Fatigue makes us more emotional, strung out, and anxious. Now let's throw in the situation we're all in, where uncertainty and stress is at an all-time high. This stress is making us anxious, which is causing us to lose sleep, which has been perpetuating the anxiety, and it gets worse and worse, and we just can't get out of this cycle. So, anxiety, stress, and chronic sleep deprivation all inhibit GABA, a natural occurring brain chemical that directs the neurons to slow down or stop firing. And this neurotransmitter also helps induce sleep, relax muscles, and calm down. Cannabis modulates the GABA and helps the body return to its normal function. It helps stop the racing thoughts through thoughts that cause the disruptive sleep and anxiety patterns. And the cannabis molecules produced by your own body make you resistant to stress, similar to the way endorphins provide natural pain relief. By integrating CBD, you can help bring the body back into a state of balance. To further the case for CBD and anxiety, it's believed that CBD helps with gut health. And if you've heard me at all, you know that I'm all about gut health. And the gut is where all the happy hormones are produced, including serotonin and dopamine and GABA. The immune system resides in the gut. So if you have leaky gut from toxins, sugar, carbs, pesticides, medications, holes are created in the intestinal lining. And as a result, the body's unable to manufacture the normal amount of hormones needed. Many have reported anecdotally that CBD can help with stomach pain, bloat, nausea, appetite. Whether CBD is directly healing the gut or indirectly allowing for healing from better restorative sleep and reduced inflammation or alleviating stress that causes the gut issues, the reality is that it's helping the gut health. The gut-brain connection is extremely strong to the point where your gut is referred to as the second brain. So therefore, when your gut's healthy, your brain is functioning at a much more optimal level. Furthermore, there are two competing components of your nervous system, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic system. The sympathetic system is the fight or flight response that we talked about. It kicks into gear when you have to do something quickly, or you're exercising, or you're under stress. And when you're in this state, your ability to digest food, sleep, and relax are shut off. That's why you might notice that you lose your appetite when you're stressed out and you have a difficult time sleeping. Stress also causes digestive issues such as bloating, irregular bowel movements, acid reflux, and rapid weight loss or gain. And it may cause a decrease in the blood flow and oxygen to the stomach, which can then lead to cramping, inflammation, and an imbalance of the gut bacteria. The endocannabinoid system modulates and interacts with all the other systems in the body. It regulates the functions such as movement, pain, immune response, cognitive functions like perception, mood, and memory. These receptors are in the brain, the muscles, and fat tissue, and they're also in the digestive system. Personally, I take the CBD every night before bed, and regardless of what my day was like and what my morning will be the next day, I really do get a great night's sleep and I wake up refreshed. I don't wake up groggy at all. And there's so many more benefits to CBD that I haven't even mentioned here. So what more besides the CBD can you do to kick that anxiety? Because we are all suffering and the rates of anxiety and depression are at an all-time high. So number one, of course, is take the CBD in the morning and before bedtime. This will increase your GABA, relax your muscles and your mind, and help you feel more yourself. It will also lead to the deeper, more restorative sleep. So number two, kick the sugar and the carbs, and you can start what I call the adrenal reset diet. I have a blog on my website, Accelerated Health Products, that goes into what to do with the adrenal reset diet. If you need a jump start to get rid of the cravings for the sugar and the carbs and the alcohol, or even drugs and medications, you can use accelerated keto to switch your body's fuel system away from sugar to fat, and it switches that fuel system within 30 minutes. So your body loses the cravings. If your body is craving sugar or alcohol, it's proof that you're insulin resistant, and the blood sugar spikes and dips are going to worsen your anxiety and your sleep problems. Number three, heal your gut with Ion Biome and probiotics. These supplements will help heal that leaky gut we talked about that result from the sugar, the carbs, medication, and other toxins that you've ingested over your lifetime. And as you heal your gut, the hormones released for anxiety will be put back into balance. Then you want to incorporate intermittent fasting. If you are able to abstain from eating for at least 16 hours, usually from the time you finish dinner to the late morning the next day, you're giving your digestive system that time to heal, reduce the systemic inflammation, and calm down. And the accelerated keto, when you switch into fat burning mode, will make it super easy to intermittent fast because your appetite goes away. Number 5, take a supplement called adrenaline. If you believe you're experiencing adrenal burnout, adrenaline provides that adrenal support, and you really only need one bottle to get through, and it gives you that jump start on your adrenal health. Number 6, wake up and look at the sunrise. Super easy. It sets your circadian rhythm and gives you a sense of calm. Our circadian rhythm sets a cascade of natural mechanisms and hormonal chain reactions that can create health or disrupt the health quickly in the body. And then you want to block the blue light. Do not look at your cell phone or your computer in the middle of the night. And this is something that I had to get on myself about stopping to do. And you want to not look at your phone or any technology for at least an hour before bedtime. Even if you look at your phone for less than a minute in the middle of the night, it triggers a disruption in the natural melatonin production and makes it difficult to fall back asleep. Then I recommend writing a gratitude journal. It takes 10 minutes out of the day, and write down 5 things you're grateful for and focus on what you envision your day like. Play it out in your mind before you even live it, and then you're going to be much more calm. The things that are out of your control are going to be less overwhelming. Move your body, whether it's getting your heart rate up and exercising or just taking the dog for a walk. It will help switch you out of that sympathetic or stress state into that parasympathetic state. Lastly, have faith. Whether you believe in God or just the ways of the universe, trust in good and let go of those things that are out of your control. If you live your life with pure love, I truly believe you will be rewarded. Actually, lastly, reach out to me. I know sometimes it's hard to know where to start and what to do, and I'm here for you. Thanks for joining me today, and remember to hit the subscribe button and share with others to be a part of this changing world one person at a time. You can find the products we discuss at Accelerated Health Products, and be sure to listen to my interviews on Accelerated Health Radio, on where I have my guests share their cutting edge modalities to optimize health and accelerate their bodies, minds, and spirit. See you in the next episode of Accelerate.